Alright guys, welcome back. It's Limitless. Now, make sure to go ahead and like and sub to this video, otherwise you'll find an elephant in your kitchen in the morning eating your Cheerios. Anyway, so guys, what I want to get into today is a guide on how to maximize your experience in DD2 and some extra tips, because I meet tons of players all the time in DD2, just on PS4 alone, that tell me, the game never explained this or that to me, or a combination of these things, all kinds of stuff. So, building is one of those things, it doesn't explain about elemental combos, doesn't explain, the best kind of strategies, and there are various strategies, but for this, what we want to do is, we want to build quickly, and I've been in the build phase for a long time because I'm going to build badly first. And then after this game, I'm going to show you what the experience looks like. And then, of course, I'm going to build well the second time and show you how that looks. And of course, we are in the Lost Dungeons, the Unholy Catacombs, in Chaos 7, as you can see. It's a private, so nobody can join and mess up my experience, but, quick tip, if you do have other people to play with, or you leave it in public, you have a chance of people joining. It makes the monsters a little bit stronger, but you do get more experience for the map, and you do get guaranteed legendary drops. Alright, so basically all I'm going to do here, I'm just going to build badly to try and fill up the DU cap there. So obviously you don't want to build like this, but the strategy I'm going to use is something similar to this. You guys will see that in a little bit. That's good enough. Alright, so I've been in the build phase for a long time to make sure I can't get any bonus for doing the build phase part quickly. I'm basically going to try to miss out on all the bonuses except for, like, no hero death and Mr. Massacre, stuff like... You know what? No. I'm going to take that L. I'm going to take the, Oh, that was the wrong lightning strikes, my bad. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take that L. I'm going to... Let's just kind of fill the map up here. Just randomly with lightning strikes, because that guarantees I'll max out the cap. I won't have anything unused. Okay, there we go. So now he has low health. I'm going to have him stand in the way and hopefully get killed by something. If nothing else, I can always try this again with a boss. But eventually something ought to slay my little dude here. But of course I'm not planning to let my core take any damage, so I'm going to get the bonus for that, and I'll explain what the bonuses are after this map. We're almost there, but not quite enough. So I guess we can just heal up, show how that goes. And of course, the stronger you are, the faster you'll heal, that kind of stuff. Alright, so now normally you do not want to do what I'm doing right here, which is to run around and not prepare the next wave. Now, something you do want to do is make sure that your build is good enough that you don't have to upgrade, and that nothing will get destroyed. You don't have to sell anything. You know what? I'm gonna fail that too. We're gonna fail the no upgrade. There we go. We just upgraded, which means we failed the upgrade. That's a big fat no-no now. Is he weaker? Nope, he's stronger. Okay. I'm gonna go way over here because I know I usually get troublesome bosses out of this side here. And usually that one over there, but usually that one over there is not really a problem. We're basically looking to pass it around. Yes, that'll work. Right when I was talking about getting troublesome bosses. There we go, we failed the no death. Okay, so that worked. Maybe I can get damage on the core too. I'm not going to do it from this guy. Basically, I just want to show how it is doing it badly the first time and then doing it correctly the second time so you can see the gap in experience I'll get. And of course, since we're on this map, we're also going to be able to farm, you know, the random shards, the Chaos 7 shards as well. Let's see. Oh. I mean, that's almost right. But yeah, no, it's not too late to stream. I'm not really bound by the time like that yet. Because, you know, college student and all, so... I'm just trying to get a Dark Assassin to attack me so I can damage the core. I'm going to try to fail just about everything I normally get a bonus for. Come on, guys, hit the core. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, I think that'll work. That right there is a big reason why you don't stand near anything important when you're in Chaos 5 or above. Because Dark Assassins can attack your stuff. Oh, I'm glad you want to see it. And sorry that I woke you. Alright, so I think I've failed just about every challenge that I normally get experience bonuses for. This is about as long as you can go without losing the match. Alright, so that ready up that I just did, that's about how fast you want to ready up normally in a good match when you're trying to get all the bonuses. That's funny. I don't think I've ever actively tried to do badly in a match before. Ah, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I kind of tend to be, and usually I'm kind of OP for my level, which means, you know, I'm usually under where I could be, but stronger than I should be. Because, I mean, you know, another reason why I'm making this video is because, like I was saying, you know, not just people that, you know, don't know what to do or how to max their experience and all that, but, you know, it's not just newer players either, too. You know, there's endgame things here as well. Like one dude, he was almost double my level, and he was failing all kinds of challenges. You know, we lost something like 2 million experience because he failed the challenges. Okay, so I'm just gonna show my bag here, because hopefully I have some stuff And I mentioned, you know, like rarities and stuff like that. All the tips and everything that I'm giving, I also put in the description. So, yeah, let's see here. That's 9,500 on the hero damage stat. So, basically how armor works, there's Ranger, Warlock, and then there's Warrior. Just gotta find a piece of that. Okay, there's Warrior. So you'll see the primary stat for all three types of gear is always going to be armor, but the secondary stat is what changes. And the thing is, you can roll the first stat. So the second stat, finding that with max stats is what's really important here. And when you're in Chaos 7, you want to find something that has 9,700 or above. So right here you can see hero health. You know what? Let's go with this real quick. Hero damage on Rangers, 9219, and it's legendary. Go to this green here. It's as weak as it gets as far as rarity, and it's over 9,500. So, and as you rank it up through the tiers and everything like that, go powerful to epic, epic, and so on until legendary. You can add your own slots to it that way. So it can end up with just as many slots as something that's already legendary, but a lot stronger than it. That's why I always say, you know, to look out for the gear. And let's give you an example of what I use here. So like right here, my gun witch, she's using full Rangers, and everything is 9,700 or above. That's the kind of stats you want. Because you cannot roll the secondary stat, only the primary. Alright, I'm going to sell this stuff because I don't need it. But usually what you would do, I didn't have enough space, otherwise I would have just showed you, but we're going to move on here, and we're going to check this real quick. So you always get that Chaos 7 difficulty bonus, which is 200%. That's great. Slightly worn, yep, because I let the health on the core drop. Acceptable losses. That's because I took a hero death. Mr. Massacre, that's going to happen normally because I'm just going to keep killing the map. Budget cuts, that's because I upgraded, otherwise I'd have another like 5% in that bonus. And then mint condition, that's something that we're always going to get to, because we're not going to let our defenses die. And then of course consecutive win bonus is always going to be a little bit of a thing, but that doesn't get really big until you have 4 or more wins. I appreciate that. Yeah, I like to put out content that's actually helpful rather than just, you know, something funny or whatever. Because, I mean, in this game more than anything else, even more than Warframe, I meet people that have way too many problems. Because the game just does not explain nearly enough. It's there for you to find, but not easily. Like, these challenges and everything, you won't know that they're there until you've actually done them. So, and of course, if you don't know what to do, then, you know, it's hard to do it, So right off, I'm going to be using my Flame Monk, my LSA Monk, and my Wall. Those are the only defenses we're going to be using, so I've already got them loaded into the deck. This is one of the other tips in my description. I'm already here where I'm going to start building, and then I'm going to go into the build phase, but before that, I'm going to go back to my bag, and I'm going to check the gear that I picked up, because I'm between the maps right now. Nothing too amazing here, but I'm checking stats on armor. Look at that, 9,600, that's not bad. If I didn't already have 9,700s, I would take that. Oh, thanks, I appreciate that. Alright, I'll keep the mana capacitor. I don't like to pick up eggs. They don't do anything for me. But if you want eggs, you can always get those out of Onslaught. Sometimes they'll drop legendary eggs. Okay, so now as per our tips, we're ready in position, so we've got our heroes loaded. We're going to go ahead and start building, and we're going to do that a little bit more proper here. Something that helps is to, you know, have some character out that's fast. Some are always going to be faster than others. With this, I just have a speed boost shard on. It's gilded though, so that's basically maximum run speed for the monk. Alright, we're done. I'm not going to build a wall here because I'm at 390 out of 800 of the DU, which are defense units. And basically I'm just going to get, you know, the largest buff I can for using as little defenses as possible. So long as I keep it to 400 or less, I'll get the 50%. That's the big bonus there. We're trying for the bonuses, like obviously the win bonus. There's one called Planning Schmanning, Mr. Massacre, which you've already seen. There's not even a scratch, which is the core not taking enough damage to drop below 80%. And then there's Deathless, which is no heroes dying, which I intentionally failed last time. There's Let the Downgrade Begin, which is, you know, obviously nothing upgraded. And there's Limit Break, which is what I mentioned before, which is the 50% DU or less. And you want to ready up about this fast. There you go. That's as fast as possible, and make sure you're not spending extra time in extra build phases. That way, you can make sure to get that below 60 seconds for your cumulative build phases. Try and max out your experience. You know, see, I really didn't get very much experience in the last game, but I will get more this game for sure. But, I mean, let's be honest, my stuff was kind of high power, but I mean, there's no world where I needed to build all 800 up. So don't be like me and just start throwing, you know, lightning strikes auras all over the map just because you need to fill up the DU. That's not how it works. The reason why I have walls in the other ones, you'll notice too that I only put walls on the left side of each one of the lanes. That's because the bosses only come out of the left side. The bosses never come out of the right side on this map. Doesn't matter. You'll see too. Wall there. There's a wall on the other side, but there's nothing here. It's always on the left. And so part of keeping the DU low is that I can build 2 walls, and the walls can handle the bosses that come out over there, whereas I can handle whatever boss comes out this way. So it's a really, really simple way to just handle it, almost as if you had other players there watching the other lanes. You can see too, I'm basically spawn camping these guys, so no matter where they're at, they're taking damage basically as soon as they come out. I'm not using any major elemental combos here, I'm basically just using DPS. Part of what's nice about that is these guys right here, if, you know, if they get shocked or something like that with electrocute combo or petrify, it takes them longer to come out and actually get attacked. And if you were to get a string of them, you could potentially fall out of that, you know, complete all battle phases within 600 seconds. So, one of the nice things about not doing that. Otherwise, normally combos are great. You know, I mean, normally I would use my Earth Shatter plus Poison Weapon Mans, and that would get me Petrify. And Petrify is great against every boss except the Siege Roller. For some reason it kind of glitches out on those, and it can actually prevent damage being done during the point that they're petrified, whereas all other bosses will take damage properly. It'll catch up with them once the petrification ends. That's basically why I like Petrified better than Electrocute. Electrocute stuns, but doesn't add a whole ton of damage. It's just there for stun effect. Okay, we got a mob stuck in there. So Of course, you can, you know, bring your heroes out and do some damage to them. Especially if you're worried about falling out of that 600 seconds. That was kind of cool watching that dude just pop shield and all. So I guess that is something I could mention now that it's kind of been brought to my attention. That shield guy that you saw there, he just kind of popped on his own. That shield only protects against the projectiles. So auras like this, it doesn't help at all. And let's see. It's when you're over. Yeah, so the moment you pass the halfway point is when you lose that bonus. So I could build to 400 and I'd still get it. Let's see. And I guess I will clarify that too. Good job bringing that up. So the thing about that DU cap as well, if you have at any point in the match built over the halfway cap, it counts as building over half even if you destroy stuff or let it get destroyed. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and check our stuff. And normally I would of course, you know, go immediately and let it pick up the stuff in the chest. But I'm going to go ahead and prove that it auto picks it up for you, just in case anybody's curious about that. Because I know some newer players think that you have to pick up what's in the chest. Look at that, 9658. Not bad. Okay, nothing amazing there, so we're going to sell that stuff. And then we're going to go ahead and check our experience here as well as the goals. Look at that, we've got almost 10 million experience by ourselves. We're on consecutive win bonus 3. Not even a scratch. We got, what was it, 10% more for that? I think it was 10% more for this. 5% for that. And there's our limit break, 50%. So you can see right there, you definitely go and max out your experience when you rack up all these different things. And I'll go ahead and build badly one more time, just to kind of prove it a bit, because this time I'll have a higher consecutive win bonus, and I'll do really, really, really badly on the goals. Okay, so I'm going to have to last out a little bit here in the build phase and all that, so I'm just going to kind of overbuild and build slowly. Do something crazy like that. Just take it somewhere you know it's not going to help, because I'm just trying to build badly. Okay, that's maxed out, and now I'm going to go back to what I was saying before and show the drops. This is my bag 6 that I've been clearing out. It was totally clear before. I did not open the chest. And this is all the stuff that got picked up off the map, and obviously the shards that were from the chest, as well as whatever else came out of it. Now you can't see the other drops that I'm getting because they're going to my craft bag. You can see I'm getting pristine citrine clusters for this map. In Chaos 7, you get guaranteed one of these, but you could get 2. And you'll always get some pristine motes, which are obviously very important. So we're farming those for sure while we're doing this. And this has been a little while, so I'm going to go ahead and start it up. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to switch to a hero that doesn't have anything on it and see if I can't get killed a little bit more. That'll work. 5k health. I basically just need something to hit him. Yeah, if I can pull a Dark Assassin or something, it's going to be a GG. I'm going to try to use the Dark Assassin to do a little more damage to the core as well. Alright, you know what, we're going to go wait up here with the core. Yeah, it could. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and sell that one, because I don't want it damaging the Dark Assassin too early, whenever it happens to show up. And of course, normally you would ready up as fast as possible here, which I'm not going to do, because I'm trying to make sure I fail that, 60 and like 90-second build phase potentials there. I'm just going to try to scrap every bonus I can to try and show you guys what it looks like. So I think this one I'm going to try to get killed 4 times to try and even lower that bonus. And yes, there are times that people have died, 4 or more times. Because those deaths, they're affected by you and everybody in your squad, so. Actually, I was wondering if I should ruin Massacre, because that'll take a while, but it's possible if I just let a siege roller run into the wall and keep healing the wall. So why I haven't upgraded yet is that I'm waiting for a siege roller, and then I want to upgrade that wall as it takes damage. Yeah, we're going to fully upgrade something that fully ruined that bonus. You know what, I can just do this real quick. But, go back to that 800, even though it doesn't matter, it's just for the sake of whatever I was doing. Okay, so this is where the siege roller's at, so I'm going to start upgrading that wall. Keep in mind, if you get killed before the upgrade happens, it will not complete, so. Okay, there's a down. And of course, this isn't one of those maps where you can fall off the map and get killed, so you gotta be kind of careful with that. And of course, my walls are actually really quite strong, so. So it could take him a while to chew through that. I'm even contemplating letting him get destroyed, that way I can just make sure that I've ruined that too. So I'm thinking I could let that get destroyed and I could fully upgrade something else. Try and like double up on what I'm ruining. I think this will be like 5 times I've gone down, that's good enough. Okay. Actually, the problem with that is that I think the siege roller is going down a little fast. And the thing is, my wall has downgrade servo on it, so when it dies, it'll actually revert to the previous level. So it would have to chew through it twice, essentially. So it turns my like 21 million wall there into like a 37 million. Almost 37 and a half if you add it all up. Yeah, that siege row is really not doing too hot. I'm taking him down. I built him too well. Yeah, I mean, it definitely can be boring to be super strong at a game and all that. But, I mean, what game isn't made to be, you know, played with friends and everything, essentially? And I don't mean, like, obvious games that are just for stories, but I mean, games that you enjoy, you know. Alright. There we go, there's a full upgrade. So for this, you know, I often run around and try to make friends helping out new players and everything, or sometimes, you know, it'll just be like, you know, somebody's really desperate in a lobby or something and nobody's helping, so. You don't have friends, what about your girlfriend? That's right, I gotta wait out here, so that way I can hopefully get a Dark Assassin to damage the core and not kill it. There's good old Quibbles going down. Okay, that's the Dark Assassin. Come on, bud. Your job. Ah, you went down. Oh well, the core got some damage to it. I don't think it was enough, to be honest. I think it needs to get hit twice to be like it was before. So I was thinking 3 hits would probably do really well on that. That's why I try to stay out of the lightning strikes as well. This lightning strikes wouldn't really matter because that one's really, really weak. Because it's made by my Flame Monk, which does not have anything on the lightning strikes. It's just for flame auras. Whereas my normal lightning strikes is sitting there, you know, 1.18 mil by itself, max attack speed and everything. Oh yeah, as a general rule, I don't really play Battle Royale unless it is for a girlfriend. Come on, bud. Yeah, that'll do it. Alright. That was great. Alright, so we definitely got that messed up. Now, as far as what you're asking before with Massacre, there is something I could do, which is like sell all of the defenses there and just build extra walls. But I don't want to go that far. You'll see, I'll lose a lot of bonuses this way. Nope, just the siege roller. Okay. So I'm going to make sure to not upgrade it this time, so he can hopefully destroy that wall. But you'll see, fairly often he puts up that shield, and I'll show the relic later, but you'll see why. And actually, the fact that he's done that much damage without a shield was kind of amazing. Because he usually shields up a lot faster, but either way, that's totally fine. That he ate through the shield. He's put up a few shields already. Oh no, it doesn't take very long to win. It takes a lot less time to win correctly than it does to win badly. As you can see, that one that I did correctly flew, and this one has taken a while. Yeah, this thing's gonna go down before he kills my wall. Yikes, bud. Guess that lightning strikes over there is just too good. There we go, win bonus shard. Which means we're now at our 4 win bonus. So you can see, those are the normal shards, this is the extra shard. You mean as slow as it has been this time? Oh no, this is doing it badly. No. Alright, let's go ahead and check this out. Now keep in mind, I have a higher win bonus now, and I have still a little bit less experience than the last time. A victory nonetheless. Core went below 50% health. We still got Mr. Massacre, which is obviously, you know, it's something that I could mess with, but it takes too much time to want to. And then Mint Condition, I was trying to fail that, but the Siege Roller wasn't strong enough. But even so, I still cleared all that, so 9.915 million. Oh no, in this case, playing badly is harder than playing well. Yeah, to play it well, it's a lot easier because I can just kind of sit back and wait for a boss to come at me and stuff will just die after I build quickly, whereas this, I had to waste time, I had to build all over the place, I had to get killed, you know, I had to do all kinds of stuff. Alright, so now that we're in between matches, we're going to go ahead and check our drops. So let's see. That's pretty high. Oh, that's really high. Mine are better than it, but it's still really high. It's almost 9,700. But, you know, if you're looking to max out your stats, no matter what kind of build you are, go for the 9,700, whether it's health or ability or, you know, hero damage. Alright, that is good enough. We're going to sell this stuff out. Get ourselves a little bit of cash there. We'll go ahead and open up the shards. Yeah, I don't need that, because I already have a gilded man. And before I get started here, I will also show you what my relic looks like for that wall that was just too OP there. That's this relic right here. It's a C8 relic, and you can see everything on it's a 10. Hardened servo, when it drops to low health, it takes even less damage. It actually takes half damage when it drops to low health. It gets Fortitude servo, which translates to a lot more health than it looks like. And then of course there's protective downgrade, like I said. Once per combat phase, it'll shut down to the last level that it was previously at full health again. Alright, so we're gonna sit here now, and then we'll start. Oh, my bad. Oh, that's what it is, okay. I forgot that I switched him in, so we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick. There we go. That's a lot better. And you'll notice too how I kind of clipped in the building there. That's one of the problems if you have a hero that's small and then you switch into a hero that's big. Sometimes this game will let you get clipped on things like that, and it's really kind of annoying. I'll show you too. The reason why my lightning strikes is so weak, because flame aura is 1.32 mil. Lightning strikes is 1.18, but I'm actually using a hyper on it that lets me buff. So you can see that 1.32 went up to 1.82. Okay, man, have fun, you know. Do well, and hopefully you find somebody that you want to play with in certain games. Alright, we're just going to try and follow the proper build here. Keep under half, don't die, you know, don't let Cora take any damage. Oh, what floor am I? Currently I think I'm on 184. How about you? What are you at? We'll do a quick ready up here. There it is. Wasting no time in the build phase. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm on 184, so. No, 40's good, man. You don't know how many people I've had pull me just from, you know, sitting in the lobby and everything. They pull me into their party and they're like, hey, can you help me get to 30 or something like that? And they're like, I'm on 4, you know? So 40's pretty good. No problems with that. And of course, you know, if you've got any questions or whatever, you know, you can feel free to hit me up. For me, getting into this game the way that I was doing it was basically identifying what defense I like the most and then building around that. You need 50 for your next reset, I see. Are you on PC or PlayStation or Xbox or... Yeah, this is my best account. It's on PlayStation, so... well, see, here's the thing, though, you know. I recognize the SP and all that, but that doesn't mean you're the same person on YouTube as you are on the console. That's why, you know, because like me, I'm one of the few that actually is. But, you know, I don't know how popular that name is or anything like that, you know, so I can't just assume you're the same person without you telling me. That just wouldn't be right. $18.69, not bad. You know, the nice thing about doing this correctly too is that in Chaos 7 here, when your experience maxes out at 8.5 mil per level, you're guaranteed to level up every single time you play it. And when it overlaps, sometimes you'll get 2 levels per session. So that's because we're making sure to get all the things done correctly and quickly and everything, so we're making sure to get more than what we need to level up every session. Yeah, FA. Let me check that after this is over, and I'll see. I'm thinking FA might be like... What you mean, like friend agreement or something like that? So I'll check for that in a second. Yeah, I mean, you don't know how many pop up that I don't even notice sometimes. So, I mean, if that's the case, sorry about that. Almost there, we're under 200. Alright, we're almost out of here. Oh, we got a roller. Let's flip it around real quick. Alright, there's our win bonus shard. There's all our stuff, with the exception of what's in the chest and what we haven't picked up yet. Let's move on, and let's check this out. Alright. That's about the same, but we still got, you know, all kinds of different score and everything like that to help us out, so it's really not bad. We're at basically the max win bonus. Very, very nice. And of course, just remember, keep replaying it, so that way you can make sure that you're always going to be on the map that you have the build set for and everything like that. You know, you don't want to be running to some other map that you don't have the build set out properly or something like that. That way you know for a fact this is your fastest thing. You know, you can repeat this the most times, the quickest, most easily, all that. And let me check on that. I think it was a friend request you said. Let's see here. Friend requests. Yeah, see right here, I have 149 friend requests. They just kind of pile up after a time, but yeah, this is back in 2017 now, and I don't have one from you, so if that's what you meant, sorry about that. So I mean, I guess if you want to go ahead and send me one, that's cool. Go ahead and check our drops, but that is about it, guys. You know, that's how you maximize your experience. The biggest things are just go ahead and make sure that you got your build down, you got your heroes loaded in your deck, you have things sufficiently strong so you can build at 50% or less of the DU, and you can do that without having to upgrade or have anything destroyed, and you can maximize your experience pretty easily. Just keep running the same map that way, you'll get in a groove, and you can make tons of levels per day. Of course you can, of course you can. And thanks for tuning in, guys. Have yourselves a great day, and remember to hit the like, subscribe. God bless.